Hi, I'm Pam from Pam's Flower Garden. What we're going to talk about today is a couple of different ideas for your holiday centerpieces. So we're using the same container, but we have two completely different looks. This is a nice little silver container, so it picks up a bit of sparkle on your table. We've got 3 hydrangeas tucked in really, really tight and some roses tight. And we have a little bit of crystal in there too in the center of each rose. It's around the outside, it just has a beautiful thick magnolia leaf and some cypress on there. And then the top is done in a bare grass grid. So that's something that's very contemporary, very modern. If you wanted something a little bit more traditional, the piece that we have over here, it's done in the same container, but completely different look. This one is a very traditional piece. It's got the same greens, but it's got that long, low, tapered look to it. So we have Gerber daisies, the roses, carnations, waxflower, and a variety of Christmas greens. It's always nice to have the variety just to give you something, a little more texture to look at and just a little bit prettier. Now, to do a holiday centerpiece yourself at home, a couple of quick little tips. You're going to need some oasis. It'll be a lot easier for you. You can cut that with a sharp knife, and we're going to put it into that same container that we used the other 2 arrangements. The idea when you do a centerpiece is that whatever you do to one side, you're going to do to the other side. So if you're going to cut one piece a certain length, you're going to cut the other side a certain length, and that'll make sure that you get a nice round arrangement. It's also nice to have different textures in your arrangement, so you need at least two or three varieties of different Christmas greens to work with, because that'll make it look just a little bit more interesting, because if you use all the same type of green, it's a little bit boring. So we put our pine in there. Now we're going to put some cedar in. Same idea, what you do to one side, you're going to do to the other side. So you get the idea that you just work in a semicircular fashion all the way around, and I'm just going to do the front of this arrangement just to give you a little bit of an idea. So there's 2 different greens. Now we're going to put in some magnolia. The magnolia has a completely different look. It's a wider green, it's got brown on the back that looks kind of velvety, and it's got the nice shiny green front. Again, sharp knife or a sharp pair of snips, you don't want dull ones, and you really want to make sure that your Christmas greens have lots of water because they're very, very thirsty. So that's a very basic greening job on here, and it just gives you the look. I've got a couple of Gerber daisies here. We're just going to insert those in. Again, if you wanted a complete centerpiece, what you do to one side, you're going to do to the other side. Sharp knife too for the greens and for the flowers. Makes it a little bit easier on the flowers. They can drink up more water. A couple of carnations, we'll just tuck those in. So that's very basic. It gives you the idea of what you could do at home if you needed to. And then of course you'd have to finish off the back of it and the other side. And that's a pretty easy thing that you can do at home, or give it a try and see what you can make for a holiday centerpiece. And if you need some more hints and tips, log on to pamsflowers.com.